Chapter 7, Truth. The way 7th grade worked, you were on an academic team with kids who took the same language. I took Spanish, Zara and Omi took French, and Max took Latin. Also, I was the only one of us in band, and what this meant was that we were together, the 4 of us, exactly 1 period a day, which was lunch. So that whole morning, while I basically sleepwalked through science, math, ELA, and Spanish, I couldn't stop replaying the scene in the band room. The whole thing had felt strange and creepy, so why hadn't I just walked out of the room? Or even thought of a lame comeback. No hug. But I'll play Happy Birthday on my trumpet. Why hadn't I challenged Leo's birthday in the first place? The more I thought about it, the more obvious it was that the boys had been lying. And why hadn't I told Zara the truth? A big part of me was furious for not talking. When something happens, and it's weird or embarrassing, you're supposed to tell your best friends, aren't you? Or at least feel like you can tell them? So why had I made myself shut up in the hallway with Zara? Because it wasn't as if I'd done anything I should have been ashamed about. If you didn't count stupidity agreeing to a hug, which really I'd needed to do to escape the band room anyway. What I just kept telling myself was that I was trying to protect Zara's feelings, because the 2 of us were such close friends, so obviously I knew how much she liked Leo, how she worried he didn't like her back. I also knew that underneath the loud, jokey songwriting Zara was the super sensitive Zara who cried at Disney movies and had this crazy idea that she was ugly, too tall, too skinny, too something. And if I told her that after hugging Omi yesterday, Leo, for some mysterious reason, had wanted to hug me, she'd definitely feel terrible about that. So it was really the truth. Or at least part of the truth, that I'd stopped talking because I didn't want to hurt her. Also, there was this other thing about Zara. If her feelings were hurt, she could get nasty. Afterward, she always apologized, but she couldn't unsay what she'd just said. Like one time, this past summer when we were at the town pool together, she refused to come out of the bathroom because Leo was swimming in the deep section and she didn't want him to see her in a bathing suit. "He'll think I'm a toothpick, Mila," she said. She laughed, but in a scared sort of way. "Ah, come on. Who cares what he thinks?" I said. "I do." Her face crumpled. "And Mila, can you please try not to be so immature? Or maybe just fake it like you usually do, okay?" Which was totally unfair. We both knew it. Of course. Right away she told me she was sorry and I forgave her, but still. Zara was a fun, caring friend, but she was capable of meanness. And after the hug business in the band room, maybe I just didn't want to risk another weird conversation.